No, wait. I still have to find the volume? I just... I... I don't get it. Actually, I don't think I'm ever gonna get it. This is hopeless. No, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. I can't do math. I've never been able to do math, and honestly, I don't think any tutor could help me understand math. I know that Dr. Morgan recommended I get some extra help from you, but I can't seem to get this stuff to stick. No, it's not that it's too complex. I thought that might be the case at the beginning, but it's more that I'm having a hard time, like, connecting the dots. Okay, sure. Maybe that problem was just a difficult one. We can try a different problem. Another integral problem? Hmm. Not happening. Well, I can do functions, but it's these integrals that I just can't get my brain around. This is exhausting. I'm exhausted. No, it's okay. I need a break from the calculus onslaught for a while. I'm not breaking through at all. No, look, I appreciate your help. I really do. You've been great helping me for the past 2 months. I don't think I could have figured out functions if it weren't for you, but it's getting harder and harder as we go along through the material, and if it's going to keep getting harder, I don't know if I can finish this class. Let's let's get off of this for a while and regroup, and I can try some more equations later. How about that? I don't feel pressured by you at all. If anything, I'm pressuring myself because I don't want to have to change majors for not being able to pass calc. So don't worry about it. Here, how about I order a pizza and we can chill for a little while? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, check the fridge. It should be in there. Remember when you first started coming over here to tutor me, and you were so stiff you had to ask if it was okay to open the fridge after I told you you could get a drink if you wanted? Oh, I'm good, thanks. Nah, I was just thinking it's been a while since you started helping me. I mean, remember the beginning of the school year? We had never talked to each other before, and now we're pretty much as good a pair of friends as any. I wasn't thinking it was weird, I just thought it was funny. You know, we aren't really that similar, so the fact that we hang out together anyways is interesting. Actually, my other grades are pretty good. I never had any issues with my computer science classes. You know, I actually enjoy those, and I don't have a hard time understanding it. It's just calculus. It sucks. Yeah, that's got to be it. I'm sure a lot of people are done with it once they get to the math requirements. No, I don't remember. Wasn't that the guy that you were roommates with for a while? Yeah, okay. Yeah, what's he up to? Really? I didn't know he was doing CS. I honestly, girl, slay. I don't blame him. This is garbage. I would have dropped the major a long time ago if I wasn't so dead set on getting a CS degree. Well, because it's the only thing I'm good at, first of all. And also, a friend of my dad's is in charge of a small software dev team, and he said if I got close to the end of my program, he'd guarantee me an internship. Right? Like that's a pretty nice deal. and he said if I did well at the internship and finished my degree, he'd hire me back full time. Get this, 80K starting with full benefits package. In this economy? Yeah, I said, yes, sir, absolutely. See you in 3 years. Little did I know. Well, you're pretty far ahead, right? Further than me. Does it actually get any easier, or is everyone just lying to me? Oh, good. I had a feeling that the actual CS stuff would be easier, but God, it sucks I still have to do all this required stuff to get there. Uh, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe I'm just getting burnt out. I was getting it pretty well in the beginning, but I don't know. Some of this stuff is just way too beyond me to figure out. Well, sure. I mean, we're friends. I ask you about what's going on with you all the time. Why? Are you gonna ask me something strange? Oh, uh, yeah. I don't know. I guess I have been feeling pretty distracted lately. I I can't think of any reason in particular. I haven't made any big lifestyle changes. Nothing out of the ordinary has happened. Oh, I see. Instead of trying over and over, I should just try and find the root of the problem, and that'll put me in a better headspace to learn. Is that right? No, I'm sorry. I really can't think of any reason why I'd be off. What are you doing? Why are you looking at my eyes so close? There's nothing in there, you know. Uh, crush on someone? What? No, no. No, my face got all red because I was thinking about how much of a crush I have. Uh, yeah, you got me. Oh, no, I couldn't. I couldn't tell you who that would be. Then the crush wouldn't come true. No, it's not just wishes. It works like that for crushes, too. What do you know? I don't care how good your intuition is. You're not going to guess, and I'm not going to tell you. I I don't care about my calculus grade, okay? That's the last thing I care about. I care about not screwing this up and ruining it. Ugh, would you? Telling you would ruin it because I don't want you to know. You're not going to leave this alone, are you? Why is this such a big deal to you? There's zero reason for you to go this far to tutor me for a class. No, you know what? Fine. You want to know so bad? You want to know why all of a sudden, after getting to know you for a while, I have a hard time focusing when you're around? Yeah, ding ding ding. It's you, moron. You might be good at math, but you're an idiot when it comes to reading the room. Are you kidding? How could I not fall for you? You've been exceedingly charming the entire time I've known you. You've been patient with me even back when you didn't know me. You treat me with so much care and gentleness that I can't help but think about how much more you would give me if we loved each other. So, yeah, I'm sorry for not being able to focus, but you don't really make it easy. Since almost the very beginning, I thought you were cute when the professor introduced me to you, but I didn't really think much of it at the time. And then as we started working together, I realized that you have a really sweet and caring temperament. The more I learned about you, the more attractive you became to me, and it got to the point where anytime you were close to me, like sitting next to me or something, I couldn't help but be drawn towards you sitting there, thinking about how close you were and how close your hand was to mine, and how if I just reached out a little bit, I could touch it and feel how warm it is and how strong and rough it is. Yeah, it kind of eats me up a little bit, not gonna lie. Well, at the beginning, it hadn't really gotten to me yet, at least not very much, so I could focus on studying at least a little bit, but pretty soon it got to the point where I was anxious about you coming over, like hours in advance, and then when you were here, I couldn't think about anything but you being here, and then afterwards I'd just feel kind of numb about the whole thing. Like I just had the cutest boy I've ever seen in my fucking life in my room. Like, what? Look, I know this is a lot, and it seems like you genuinely had no idea about any of this somehow. I feel like I was unbelievably obvious, but I totally get if this changes our dynamic, and if it's too much for you to keep working with me, that's fine. I was considering dropping CS anyways because of this god awful math requirement. Really? Why? No, this isn't me putting you on the spot or anything. I'm not asking for a response. It's just more of this is how it is kind of thing. What? Are you are you serious? This isn't like this isn't you just saying this, right? Like you aren't just trying to make me feel better. You seriously like me? Wha- when? Why? When did it start? I mean, I've done just about nothing but be inadequate at, the reason we started hanging out together in the first place. What could I possibly have done to charm you? Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, I do keep trying even when I'm not getting anywhere, but that's because I really want this to work out really bad. Like, I want to graduate. I want that internship. I want the job. I feel like it's my only shot in life. Oh, that was nothing. I've always appreciated our friendship, despite how I've felt about you. I wouldn't spit on the relationship I shared with you just because it wasn't the kind of relationship I wanted to have with you. Of course, I'd do whatever I could to help you because I care about you. As a friend, too. I mean, usually this place is pretty chill for people like us to exist in, but of course, there's always going to be some motherfucker that tries to shame us, and it's just over the course of my life, I've learned a couple different ways to deal with that. So you shouldn't have to go through something like that in public if I can help it. Anyone would have done that. Oh, okay, damn, maybe I can kind of get it. But are you sure? I mean, if you did like me all this time, you've done a really good job of hiding it from me. Like I had no idea. I I guess you have been talking to me a lot, even outside of tutoring. No, I mean, you're perfect. I'm just glad that you enjoy spending time with me because literally can't get enough of you. Like, I always want you around. I hate to break it to you, but I don't think it's going to be that simple. If you thought I couldn't focus before, I can barely even think now. That studying isn't getting done anytime soon. No way. You mean like exposure therapy to get me used to being around you? Oh. Actually, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound that crazy. I was all in my head about this because I couldn't reach out and like touch you or, stuff like that. And I didn't know what you were thinking about me. So maybe being able to actually have that would calm me down and I'd get used to it. Okay, fine. This is just crazy enough and interesting enough for me to want to try it. Let's go try that equation again and see. Okay. It's happening again. Okay, give me your hand. Just give it to me. Hey, that's actually working a little bit. I can feel myself starting to relax. Oh my god, I can focus. Uh, don't move that close to me again, it's making me anxious. Oh, right, okay, just, here, lean against me a little more. More. Oh, you're, you're really warm. Your shoulders are really broad. Okay, let's see. Uh, Explain this to me again. Right, so we split it up into rectangles an infinite number of times, and that's how we measure it, even though it's a curve. Yeah, no, I know that part. Ugh, I feel like I've almost got it. I just need one more little push to get there. Uh, Eureka? Uh, okay, no, I'm sorry. That wasn't cute or quirky or funny. It just made me sound stupid.